Hi there. Doug couldn't be here today, so he asked me. I'm Bob Belcher. No, I'm just kidding. It's me. It's Doug. Hi, everybody. We're back. How are you? I'm not going to wear this all the time. I'm going to wear it for a while, but it will probably fall off my face. So, what are we doing? I don't know how to do this anymore. A month off, which, hey, sorry about that, but here we are. We're doing pumpkin to talk about burgers. They're mini sliders with a pumpkin spice aioli. Sounds like a good time. So we're going to get on that because we need to make some things together. So, Denise is here, Amy's here, Landon is here as well, and Teresa's here tonight. So we have a full house. Also, don't worry about my dog. He doesn't bite. I mean, mustaches. So, the other thing I made pickled peppers, and we're going to try those tonight on a burger as well, with my homemade banana peppers. Nope, homegrown banana peppers. So, we need to make this aioli. So I do have pumpkin spice, and I have pumpkin puree. Yes, both of these items go into this thing. So, we need, I didn't get a quarter cup. Now, because we're making aioli, aioli could mean that you have garlic in it. You don't always need to, but usually it's one component of it. So, I did go as Bob from Bob's Burgers, and Amy went as Linda. All right.
Nice.
So that is we host every year Halloween. For all of our friends with children and those that don't have children, they come over and then the children go trick-or-treating and the adults hang out, eat chili, and have some drinks. And that's fun. And then I hand out candy. This is the first year that I've been fully dressed. One year I threw together a terrible Magnum PI costume.
Mm-hmm. Did you have the Detroit Tigers hat?
I did not. That was the only thing that I did not have. So
another mustache costume. Really want a mustache. Stop reading the thing and do your thing.
Sorry, I am doing my thing. I can do both. This mustache. Sorry, Polly. All right. So, did you just say I really want a mustache?
I think so, yeah.
No.
You put mustache costume.
Whatever.
And isn't Sergeant Dangle like your favorite character ever?
Whatever. That's rude. I think that's rude.
What do you got there?
Pumpkin puree.
Ew.
Never a thing you want to hear from people you're about to feed. Ew. You know.
So this doesn't take much, right?
This aioli?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much pumpkin puree.
No, it's a tablespoon.
So I was thinking about that recipe where you take a box of chocolate cake mix and you mix it with a can of pumpkin puree and you bake it to the chocolate cake mix directions in muffin tins.
Uh-huh.
And it makes really good chocolatey muffins.
Do it taste like pumpkin?
No.
It's
Not
just,
really.
Applesauce.
it's kind of like an applesauce.
It just sounds like the fat and the moisture.
Okay, so that was what I just put in there was a half teaspoon of pumpkin spice.
Go ahead and do the cooking, whatever.
Listen.
But then he said it's also really good with spice cake mix.
Yeah. You know what? Well, speaking of, we had one comment on our last video, which thanks for everybody who watched it because we had 250 views on it the last episode. But we had one comment that said, "Get to the recipes already. You guys talk too much. Jeez." And I think they don't understand what the concept of this show is.
You're in the wrong place if you want a recipe.
Listen, I mean, I just laugh. And, you know, whatever. They're all entitled to their opinion. So they're wrong, but, I mean, I'm just saying. It's still funny to me that, like, you came across this and you're like, you know what I need? I need this. This show's going to teach me. Like,
You should have referenced them to your bread episode.
well, I should have. That's probably a good idea. Maybe I'll go back. I haven't responded to the comment because I was like, I would probably be mean. But
I'm trying to decide if your upper lip never moves when you talk or if it's just not moving now.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's see how long it could go like this now.
What was that last ingredient you put in?
It was garlic powder.
Okay.
It was a 1/4 teaspoon. And this is a 1/2 teaspoon.
Oh, that's gonna fall off in the stuff. Stick it back on.
Oh, yeah. How about that?
I think it's crooked.
Listen, it's sticking on my face with sweat. And I'm trying not to move my upper lip because that's what happens. So that's why, if you have a real mustache, you can move your upper lip as much as you want.
I just thought it was maybe something I never
No,
noticed.
this is going to come off. Okay, and then salt and pepper. Now, I got a new pepper shaker, or pepper grinder, but this is not the pepper grinder that I bought. Now, this is the same pepper grinder I bought, but I had the pepper grinder. I filled it up, getting synthetic fur hair in my mouth, and I almost called it fur.
Well, it kind of is. You can take it off.
All right. Anyways, that lasted longer than I expected it to.
5 minutes.
Okay. But Amy was using it, put it on the counter, turn, hit it with her elbow, splash. How many days did we have that piece of equipment?
I mean, I think you had it about 48 hours.
Yeah, at least. So, but she told me right away. So I said, she's like, I'll order you a new one if you tell me what she found the box. And I said, you know what? Just order 2. No, thyself.
Glass and tile, it's how did I break it? Oh, I dropped something
You,
in the house again.
you know there's nothing better than fresh ground pepper.
That is true. Look who's made an appearance. Whisk.
Tiny whisk, indeed.
That is tiny whisk.
5 years younger.
Yep. I think that the thing that I know that you think like the pumpkin puree and the spice is going to like be too sweet or something. But I think adding the salt and pepper and the garlic powder, what that's going to do is it's going to take those flavors like the cinnamon, the nutmeg, and stuff that's inside of the pumpkin spice and move it from more of a sweet application to the savory. And I think the same thing with this. This is naturally going to have natural sugars in it, but
there's nothing added to
no,
it.
the only ingredient in here is pumpkin puree, which is why I said before when we made pumpkin pie, don't make your own pumpkin puree. It's dumb. This costs $2.28. A pumpkin costs you more than that, unless you're,
Well, and your time.
yeah. So don't do
I
it.
am curious as to what that tastes like. Is that all the ingredients?
That's it.
Did you taste it?
I haven't yet. I'm still mixing it all together.
I'm excited.
What if someone thinks they can make a better pumpkin puree than Libby's, though?
It's not. They can't. Like
America's Test Kitchen did it, and Bon Appetit, right? And they were both like,
Alton Brown also did it.
No.
He's the first one that I had seen do it, and they were like, he was like, "Don't do it. It's not
Don't do
worth it. It's not worth your time." And then when they made their BA's Best Thanksgiving, where all of the chefs at the time, Claire made pumpkin pie, and she's like, I would never make my own pumpkin puree. So. That's delightful. Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit flavored, but I think that's really good.
oh,
Yeah.
that's weird. No. It doesn't taste like pumpkin at all.
That's weird.
I mean, maybe on the very back end.
On the back end, I don't taste pumpkin. I taste a little cinnamon
Yeah.
and nutmeg. Do you want to try some?
I'm okay for now.
He is not a believer. What's happening?
I'll try it on the finished product.
Okay.
I think that's
It'll be
good.
good on that.
It's very good. I like that a lot.
It will be good on hamburger.
Okay, so we need to caramelize onions. Oh, speaking of which, so many things have happened while we were gone. Was it 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. On the 2 Saturdays ago, I was at golf camp, and I sliced my thumb open. You can't even tell. 2 weeks later, after 5 stitches. Now, it's a great story. I was cleaning the knife, and then it cut me. But then I had to assess the damage, and I was being like a little kid who's broken something. He's like, "How bad is it?" And
And I don't know what to tell people until I
yeah.
assess.
So then I knew it was bad. And then I had pressure on it. I took the pressure off into the sink in the RV I was staying in, and it started bleeding pretty badly. Then I went outside after having about 5 minutes of holding it, went back around to the back side of the RV again. I'm hiding at this point. Let go again. It's just continuing to bleed badly. So I put pressure on it. If I put enough pressure on it, it doesn't really gush. It's fine. I'm not losing that much blood. I go out, my friends, I'm like, hi, we have a bit of an issue. I've cut myself. It's not terrible, but it's not bad. And then I called Amy before I came back out.
Somebody had burned themselves like 10 minutes prior.
Yeah. So we then, I was very far away from Reno, like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, at a campground. And luckily we had one of the people there, he used to be a woodland firefighter, and he had some, emergency first aid training. But we ended up having to tourniquet it with P-cord and golf tee to get it to stop bleeding. And then
Luckily, the alcohol had not started to flow yet.
And then we had, and then I had been drinking all golf because I had bad golf. So, what do? You drink. But I hadn't been drinking since we left the place. But anyways, so yeah. And then we super glued it shut with cold super glue. So it was like this far off my finger. And then they had some regular Band-Aids and one piece of like gauze, put it over the top.
I
And
can't believe you guys did not have duct tape. That is like an essential camping thing.
I don't know what happened. Listen, there's a bunch of people are campers. I don't know. So yeah. But true to my Highlander nature, 2 weeks
How long did you
later,
put the tourniquet on for?
because it was bleeding so
No, how
bad.
long?
Well, I was holding it, so I had it.
Oh, until you super glued it.
Yeah, and I had it like really tight. And I said, I'll put the tourniquet on. You do the work. Because I can turn it harder, and so the owl will withstand the pain that I put to myself than you will. And but I'm a Highlander, so I can.
Did they have to dig the super glue out to suture you up?
Yes.
Yes, that was fun.
That's why it took 2 hours.
Yeah, it was fun. So
Next time, don't put super glue.
no, listen. They
No,
asked me if it was.
save it for that night, or else they would have had to go into Susan.
Yeah, I would have had to. Yeah, so.
Ooh, burns.
Yeah, it did.
It did burn.
Well,
You
this is
still
the
have
thing.
all lots of eye to your thumb, so.
Well, that's the other thing. I felt nothing.
He didn't even feel the stitches.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Nothing. When they put the stitches in, they numbed me, obviously. But then afterwards, it was like
And luckily, the knife was clean.
clean and super sharp. I sharpened it for the weekend, and I only used it a few times. So, but it was pretty good. I'll say that maybe close your ears. You can see the subcutaneous fat. So
Stop saying that word.
it was pretty bad. But I wasn't supposed to do that. Whatever. It'll be fun. We're gonna do both. I got into auto mode because I usually just dice onions, but we're in. Yes, it is. But it's also my best knife because it's so sharp and thin, and it's really good for chopping vegetables. So
Okay, and then last weekend, where were we?
we were in wine country last weekend, and we stayed at this beautiful winery called Trattori Farms in Dry Creek area near Geyserville and Healdsburg. Very beautiful. We stayed and they have on property guest houses, and we stayed in one of them, and it was beautiful and quiet, and we could see the stars like nothing.
I
Like
watched the sunrise.
yeah, it was beautiful. So
It was beautiful.
yeah, we ate at a few nice restaurants. Catelli's is in, what is that? Is that in Healdsburg or Geyserville?
That's in Geyserville.
So that is, it's a very nice restaurant.
And Diavolo is the pizza,
Yeah.
also in Geyserville.
Yes. And also very good.
And we met the chef of Catelli's.
Yeah. We were on our way out, and he said, "How do you like the food?" And we said, "We liked it very much." They had this
And then I was like, "Are you the chef?" And he was like, "Yeah." And so I backed up. And I did chitty chat.
Yeah, but they made this like mushroom cream sauce or whatever it was, and you could get. Oh god, it was so.
It was very good, but it gave my tummy a hard time.
I ate it 2 nights in a row, and I got sausage the second night. I didn't have any meat in it the first night. And it was still really, really good. So.
Isn't that pretty? That's their outside dining. Ooh. Yeah, the first night.
I'm just putting a
Was it
couple
cold?
things of butter in here because I want. Oh, that's
They
very
had
hot already.
theirs, but it was beautiful.
You can tell I'm not back fully because I just grabbed something hot. So it's fine. I only got it for a few seconds. It didn't really burn.
What happened to Alpha Omega?
Oh my god. Okay, so Alpha Omega is a very fancy winery that we're very they like us there very much. And we always call ahead. We make reservations. We have these private tastings. We're charter members of the winery, so we've been since they've had a wine club. And anyways, they're very fancy foo-foo. And when we were walking up, though, there's these group of people in front of us. There was like 5 or 6 in that group. And we were between them and another person in their party. And this person was behind Amy. And the entire way as we were walking up this ramp
So rude.
to get go to the winery for our tasting, this man is behind Amy going, like he's like put out that he has to wait an additional 30 seconds maybe. Where the awesome part is because we've been going and having this tasting with the same person for a number of years now. Is that as we were coming up the stairs or the ramp, he sees us. He's out there waiting, and as we're coming up, he says, "Oh my God, we got everything. Hey guys, how's it going? We got everything." And there's this group in front of us, and he goes, "Could you move to the side? These people have a private tasting they need to get to."
Yeah, because they're Brits.
And yeah. So, anyways, it's nice because it's it's kind of the only time in the world like I feel like I'm treated like a rock star because they literally do treat you so nicely and they bring us. We sat afterwards. Amy's like, we had a beautiful tasting as always, drank whatever we wanted basically, and they had a good time. And then Amy's like, "Can we just go out on this beautiful day? Can we just go out on your like outdoor seating and just have a glass of wine by the little man-made lake pond thing there?" And he was like, "Yeah, that's perfect, no problem." And then we're sitting there, and he disappears for a while. And then all of a sudden, he brings the 2 owners over, the husband and wife, and they sat with us for about an hour together. He gets up and leaves, and then she sat with us, another hour or 2, Amy?
Oh, 2.
Like,
She was like, "I'm having fun."
yeah. And it's so funny because when you're dealing with people who own a winery rich,
And they bitch about Mike Zuckerberg. Not bitch, but they
Mark
commented
Zuckerberg.
that Mark Zuckerberg turns off all the
internet.
internet access when he goes into Tahoe.
Oh.
So that people can't get to their
So
phones to take pictures of his going where he's
Yeah,
going.
so they don't know like what. Yeah.
So dumb.
And then once he
Now,
lands
again.
and everything, then he turns it back on.
Take that with a grain of salt. I
You
mean,
can still take pictures without
yeah, but that's why the story starts to fall apart a little bit. But whatever. They're very nice, but they're talking, and again, they're winery owner rich. So they're talking about their house in Tahoe and their house here and their house here.
Palm Desert,
Yeah.
Tahoe,
You know,
obviously Napa, and what was the other?
there was one other one. They probably have European.
Sedona?
Yes, Sedona. But it was the way she was speaking. It was not talking to brag. She was just talking about like, "Oh, you're from Reno. Okay, well we have our house in Tahoe, so we're up there and we come down to Reno a few times and anyways, it was a wonderful conversation.
We now know that's why Robin comes down to golf.
Yeah, she's a very nice person, and you'd think, okay, she's the wife of the owner or whatever, but no, they truly own the winery together.
But she's not a dummy.
And that's the other thing. She's not a dummy. She starts talking about stuff, and you're like, "Oh, you play a dummy, so people underestimate you."
Yeah. Yeah.
or you put on the, you know, super happy. I'm gonna move these so that because they're gonna just
Too
take.
sweet.
Yeah.
But she does not understand reality anymore because
Yeah.
as we were leaving, she said to one of the folks that worked there, okay, she's like, you guys are gonna get thirsty. It's like a 45-minute drive back to your place. You're gonna get thirsty. You need a bottle of wine. The ladies need a bottle of wine. You're gonna get thirsty. We're like, okay.
So she gives us a really nice
bottle of wine, and don't forget the glasses and what have you. And so the guy brings us a bag with a chilled bottle of wine, and glasses, and an opener and a stopper because he's like, she wanted me to open this for you, but you know they can get fussy. I'm like, yep, don't open it, please. I don't need to go to jail today.
Yeah. And it's so funny because again, she probably is driven. She's driven everywhere.
Yes.
More than likely.
Yeah.
She probably has friends, but she probably gets driven quite a bit because they probably go to a lot of wine events in which you're drinking wine. So it's safer and probably cheaper than what a DUI or whatever would cost them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you and Rachel have that kind of pull. But hey, you're happy you're here today. So, okay. So I made a little spice mix. I'm going to put some of this on the fries, but I also am going to use this to spice our burgers a little bit. And it has onion, garlic, paprika, salt, pepper, little brown sugar, pumpkin pie spice, thyme, and a teeny bit of cayenne. So it's going to be good. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to prepare the sliders and then we're going to have a drink.
They're normal. It's not normal.
So, okay, so I have a mixing bowl. And I'm going to just throw a little bit of this in here. This is basically 2 pounds of beef.
Although Napa Valley did pass a thing that the cops cannot pull you over on a 2-lane road.
Yeah, which was a few years ago now, but
Yeah.
It's because it messes the traffic
too
up?
much congestion
Yeah.
and everything.
yeah. Which I find to be interesting, but I mean, I understand it because, I mean, when your main thing is like tourism, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to hand mix this
But I
in.
just don't want to die, so let's not drink and drive.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was it. So, I mean, again, so we got a really fancy wine opener and a glass stopper for wine bottles. And
Yeah.
I mean, listen, it is really, again, it's nice to sort of play fancy, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not usually a snob, but I did like to thumb my nose at this.
Well, they were rude for no
They get
reason. And they could have just been like, he could have been like,
Excuse me?
or wait.
Or
this-
go up the stairs that are right next to the ramp.
Yeah.
You didn't have to go up.
Yes.
There's 2 ways to get up
Yeah. And it was 30 seconds
there of waiting.
of waiting. I mean, it was not.
And I wasn't dawdling. We were all walking in a row,
Yeah.
single file
I mean,
up the ramp.
it was just a thing. But then we asked, like, what's, Barrett is our host's name a lot of the time, but he's moving around and doing stuff at the company. But anyways, he was telling us, we were like, that was really interesting coming in. And he goes, yeah, did you like when I told them that they had to step aside for you? And I said, we did. We did very much. And he goes, there's some sort of, I think one of them is like some sort of
You
producer.
were a buyer.
No, it was.
Oh, no, that's
yeah.
right.
Well, I think one of them or 2 of them are like producers for like, they produce movies for Netflix and Prime Video
So
or
it's
whatever.
like a 10
Yeah.
seating for 10.
Yeah. And so I was like, well, I'd be pretentious. You could just waited the 30 seconds you didn't have. And then the look on their faces though when we got called by was just.
Or be pretentious, but you don't have to be rude.
Yeah. So, okay. So I'm just going to let that sit.
Whatever.
And what we're going to do, actually, I'll make them into patties because they're ready. What we have, actually, let me wash. No. Sorry. Okay, so we have 2 types of buns. We have pretzel sliders, which are King's Hawaiian, so that's going to be really great. And I think these might be better than the others. But, and then regular Hawaiian sweet slider buns. So that's the size we're going for our patties. So not very big at all. Everybody's going to be able to have more than.
Is Is this Nate claiming I haven't driven in 14 years?
Yes, it is. So, we're looking, I mean, that's it. We don't need anything more than that.
Are you gonna smush them, or they're patties?
They're just patties. They're not smash burgers. Yeah. So,
But I kind of like this mushy because it gives that good crust.
I think, well, that's why I'm doing them on the cast iron.
Oh, okay.
Because I want them to also have that good crust, but I don't want them to. I'm using 85-15 beef. Now, if you're making burgers, use some hamburger with some fat in it. That fat is going to come out of the burger, but it's also going to help the burger stay juicy. If you take 93.7 or whatever's 90.
This is another argument not argument, but difference you and I had. It's like the chicken breast versus chicken thighs.
Yes.
I was the leanest beef. That's what you want. And that's like, you need some fat or flavor.
And look, we normally, I think what we normally do is like 97,
93.7.
yeah, 93.7. That's fine for if you're going to be mixing it with something or,
If there's a lot of other flavors.
Yeah. You don't
I'm making a casserole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're going to be mixing it, yeah, exactly.
Or even spaghetti. Like, there's a lot of other flavors there, but...
The beef is, the main flavor is not the beef. That's what I'm getting at. So, that's the thing that I don't know. I feel like we kind of always are like, we gotta have the leanest thing or, turkey burgers, which is fine, eat that. But I still think you need to have a little bit of fat. And turkey burgers do have fat. They're just lean. They are leaner, but.
Turkey burgers taste good, but I don't want to touch that raw turkey. It is so sticky and gross.
Yeah.
I've only had turkey burgers once, and it was a struggle to get it down. I thought it was bad
Turkey
news.
burgers, it matters what you put on them. You have to like something special. But they're so sticky to deal with that. It's like ground chicken too. So sticky. Why so sticky?
I don't know. But why? I look and I'm like, see these things that Nate posts, and it's like, I can imagine you sitting around with a local Arby's owner and his wife discussing beef and cheddars all night. So,
Miracle Whip.
first of
I
all,
think you have to have you have to have fancy toppings on a turkey burger for me.
yeah. Or,
It has to have
you could do? You could take the turkey burgers, and if you wanted to keep the lean beef or lean meat, but then I would do what I did before with hamburgers, and I would grind bacon into them. Yeah.
This is what I've always wanted to know about Miracle Whip. What's wrong with mayonnaise to begin with?
It's nothing.
it's
Now,
not zippy enough.
now
It's so
Lino,
bland.
now Lino has started eating Duke's mayonnaise
And
because
he says
that is a little bit tangy, like mayonnaise with a little bit of Miracle Whip in
it's
it.
like Miracle and mayonnaise had a baby.
Oh.
It is the best of everything.
Have you ever had the QP?
Yes,
mayonnaise?
I do like that, and
I
it's
like
got for some sauces that require mayonnaise. I think it's better.
You guys are really into mayonnaise.
We're really into cooking, Teresa.
What do you eat?
I don't really use mayonnaise.
Ever?
A lot of people are
Not
anti-mayonnaise, like they
no.
think it's gross.
No.
Oh,
What
right?
about for when you're
I guess tuna.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I guess just mayonnaise, but I guess
You don't care.
no. Because I add pickles to it. And a little bit of mustard. So, and onions.
Okay.
Celery.
I mean,
Cubie mayonnaise tastes like homemade mayonnaise.
yeah, I think
It's
so.
the closest to homemade.
Well, it does have. I mean, it does have a little bit of vinegar and sugar in it,
Oh,
but not very much.
I get the chosen avocado oil.
Oh, come on. Of course you do.
Of course you do.
Get it from Costco.
No condiments at all, because I got to tell you, I'm a condiment man.
No condiments?
Yeah.
Oh, like
What?
a hamburger?
Not even mustard?
That's what I just said.
I will say, I like mustard more than I in the past. I never was a huge mustard fan. I do like it more now.
Duke's
You know,
is
good
delicious.
Dijon can really be.
Yeah, that and a good spicy brown mustard on a sandwich.
Yes.
Let's go. But
Horseradish?
Horseradish is delicious.
Spicy things.
Pepper spice, not horseradish spice.
Ah.
well,
Do you like wasabi?
Uh-uh.
Oh.
Mm-mm. Give me the sriracha, but not the wasabi.
see, very interesting. We learn things about our friends all day long. So now I'm not being
We had
super.
table side wasabi. It was make your eyes water. But it's good.
Maybe try real wasabi.
Yeah, it was good.
I heard
This
it's
was
super
real
expensive.
wasabi. It wasn't horseradish. Yeah, like what
Yeah, I maybe try that.
Oh, you know what?
horseradish is green food coloring.
You know what's funny?
What?
I know I turned that on, but I shouldn't. Oh, you did clean it off. Never mind. Oh, never mind. Don't worry about me.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing. Pay attention to the man behind the curtain. I get shit all the time because I put mayonnaise on my hot dogs,
Oh yeah, you do that.
and I this is how I was raised. And Denise and I put ketchup on tacos.
Look at
Really?
this. Banana peppers are a tangy crunch. Are
Oh.
you projecting? Or did you already talk about this?
We did show that we were gonna put them on.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, so I grew these banana peppers, and then I made I just kind of winged the salt. I found a recipe, and then I was like, oh, I want to do this and that, and it was good. Blue, could you get out of the kitchen, please? Oh, sorry, Dad. But
Whatever, Nate. I use Miracle Whip to deter rodents and terrorists. Does it work?
yeah, I mean, did the terrorists?
Why do you put ketchup on tacos?
It was my family.
That's-
It's a Dutch thing, but apparently it's a.
I don't know why.
Salsa on top or just ketchup?
When I was growing up,
Both.
no.
She does both.
When I was growing up, it was literally just
Was there
I
ketchup.
think
salsa in
Andrea
Alaska?
only does ketchup.
Was there what?
Was there salsa in Alaska?
There was. My mom used to make the most excellent pico de gallo, but
I would agree mustard is the only condiment for hot dogs. I agree with Lena.
Sauce, ketchup, pico.
What about a relish?
No.
I don't.
Not a relish girl.
What about onions?
Yes, onions. Red onions are my jam.
Onion,
I feel like I never like red or purple onions.
Oh,
I was sad
Raw,
when
they're the
Costco
best.
got rid of the
What
onion
about just yellow
ring
onions?
thing.
I don't like them.
Whatever.
Sauce
What
ring.
is it?
I know people. I like yellow onions on other things.
Yellow onions are sweet. Can't see you.
If I ever see anyone putting ketchup on a hot dog, I think, what are you, 8?
Yes.
I
Here's the other thing.
Are you a child?
Yes.
I like.
What's ketchup on their mac and cheese? Gross.
I know people put ketchup on eggs. We can have a whole debate about things that people put ketchup on, and I'm like, but I'm also weird. I put ketchup on fries, but people put ketchup on their hash browns, and I think that's gross. I don't know why.
I'm coming to the conclusion that I don't like ketchup at all. I don't really use it at all.
I use it for fries like crazy.
It's this burner. I turned it off, and now I'm using the front one.
I'm thinking like, no. I will use it as a last resort. But otherwise, no.
What about for French fries? Well, do you just eat them dry?
Dry or ranch or mustard. Preferably honey mustard.
My family also does mayonnaise for french fries. That's a
I've never tried that, so I can't poo-poo it.
Well, it is a Dutch thing, and then of course, as in Pulp Fiction,
Yes.
He's like-
Ketchup on white rice? What is wrong with
they
you?
drown in that shit.
Yes.
Green
I've seen them do it.
beans?
A Royale with cheese.
I like how JP says, I'm an adult, I get to decide what that means. I don't know.
Yes.
Don't know.
If I'm an adult, I can put whatever I want on whatever I want. And all of y'all can kiss my behind. So,
I don't know, you guys. I don't know.
wasabi and potatoes? That's interesting.
It's getting nuts.
I like that we're in another condiment debate.
I do too. I mean, this is.
Condiments are very controversial.
I think we should have to, as a segment on the show, we should have it called Condiment Debate. And everybody has to take a position and argue your position.
Really gotta get
I think we should try something. Ketchup on white rice. No, I don't. Just don't say ketchup orally, yes.
Okay. Ketchup on.
Okay, Deefy, now you're just messing with us.
What about?
I see what you're up to here.
Wasabi and potatoes? I mean, that would be good.
All right, who wants a cocktail?
I do!
I do.
Okay.
Make a mini one.
Okay, so this is called, you have to say, a rummy in my tummy.
A what?
A rummy in my tummy.
Yeah.
A rummy in my
You
tummy!
should
There you
call
go.
it a mummy.
I thought about that, but
That's what I said!
Linda says rummy, like, I'm
Rummy!
going to pickles. I need my quarters.
I'm going to pickles.
That's the male strip club in Bob's Burgers. So, okay,
She brings quarters.
she does.
She does! I'm going to pickles. I need my quarters.
Yeah. I did wash my hands. There's not raw beef on here.
I put ketchup on my mayonnaise before I throw it in the trash, so my trash. Whatever.
Elaborate. Oh, Nate, I'm so glad you're back. We have missed you. Okay, so this is it's rum, dark rum, 2 ounces of that. Again, you know, I don't know.
I never. Have I been to Miami?
No,
Are we going out of Miami when we go to Canada?
I don't believe so. I think it's Fort Lauderdale still.
Ugh.
I mean,
Yeah,
We gotta go down
They're
there to see the Art Deco
close.
structures, right?
in distance, but not in time to drive. I was down there for work last week and almost missed my flight because I had to drive from Fort Lauderdale, where I was staying, to Miami, and the traffic was ridiculous.
that's what I've heard.
And anyone who lives there needs to have their head examined if they deal with that.
It seems like a thing of like, why? So I gotta get a spoon. I need about
Why is food, cousin?
that much puree. Okay, and then I have 1/2 ounce of cinnamon syrup. So
Does something smell like burning?
it is.
Yeah.
It's a, don't worry.
Okay.
We're aware.
Okay.
So this is cinnamon syrup I made today. It was just regular simple syrup. Now I think I may have made it too thick, but it was steeped with.
Well, then use less.
Okay, well I'll drink this one. Or
Oh yeah, that is way too. Just use less.
and I need some lemon juice.
Well, all we need to do is throw a little bit of warm water in the container.
Probably. This thumb of mine, though, this is the thumb that I've cut so many times. Not great. I mean, listen, I'm not saying it's a bad idea, Nate. Side dish
That
cruise.
would be so fun.
Okay. And then we're going to shake this up, and we got to do it vigorously. So,
Did you put the juice of a whole half lemon in there?
this was like a 1/2 ounce.
Correct.
Okay.
It's going to brighten it up. Don't worry, everybody. I know there's a lot of skepticism going on in this room right now.
The pumpkin will neutralize all the flavor.
I did skeptical of that lemon all along. That's what I said. When I first met Doug, he wore a white t-shirt like this under everything he wore, even if he was just wearing another t-shirt.
Interesting.
And then those commercials came out about bacon neck. It's like how the neck gets all stretched out and it's all like weedy,
Oh,
like
yeah.
bacon. And I was like, that's what Doug has, bacon neck, all the time. So then I started buying him more high quality undershirts. And then I was like,
She's just stop buying
why
around
do
the
you have
country.
so much laundry? Oh, it's because you wear two shirts every day and it's obnoxious. Why are you even doing that?
Now look at that fall color.
Oh,
Well, that's
beautiful.
How's it taste?
You put a little club soda on, or sparkling water on it.
Homemade.
Thanks for the sparkling water.
Yeah, we have it, but it's just
Why is the thing not working?
it is
It's
just
carbonated.
it's just not charged. It's just very little. I wish. And also, Pink, keep complimenting. It'll get you everywhere.
Only that too, because he had a ridiculous amount of white t-shirts.
Does he wear them under everything?
Not anymore.
Good.
Okay.
Burn them.
I think already
So
I'm very
happy.
interested in this. So,
It's really pretty
smell test?
color. Is it so pretty on the camera?
That's quite delightful.
Is it?
Yeah, you're gonna like that.
And it's not
Nope.
too lemony?
Nope.
I feel like this.
Nope.
I would think it would be too pumpkiny.
No. Take.
The puree apparently doesn't have a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
That's good. All right.
It's a little bit. It's like the pumpkin spice,
Aftertaste.
but it's real. I think it's, yeah.
Pumpkin aftertaste?
Actually, the cinnamon.
There was no. I didn't.
The cinnamon sugar. Right?
Yeah. It could be a little bit.
No cinnamon?
Maybe a little nutmeg
No.
aftertaste?
I mean, there's no nutmeg in it, but
There's no nutmeg in it?
no. There's apple cider and cinnamon.
Just making sure that you didn't put the water in it.
Yes, I did. It's a
Oh,
happy for Teresa.
a little happy for Teresa.
There was a little bit left in here because that
There's a
was.
lot of rummy in that.
Well, it got mixed up pretty well, so.
I just have not had rum.
All right, I got to turn these down. So, Amy got me these. What are these? Ceramic, or
Yeah,
they're very good.
they're non-stick, but they won't flake off.
Yeah.
I got them because Uncle Ray recommended them,
Yes.
and he really liked them. How do you like them?
I think. Sorry about that.
But the large size is not big enough.
No, not for most of the stuff we do.
So we just need to look for that same pan, but big one.
Yeah. Do you think it's too sweet?
Mine is not sweet.
No, mine is not too sweet. Too sweet.
Okay. So maybe the full half ounce then?
Do it.
Oh, are you getting? No, it's perfect the way it is. Now, did you make it crazy?
No, because there wasn't very much left in that, so I'm just giving it a little bit extra. Okay. What have you guys been up to? I mean, come on. We've been talking all night. You guys been keeping busy? Hey, Dee, why don't you tell the crowd what you got from Side Dish headquarters? You too, if you tell us things you like, could randomly get something from us. It's the opposite of what normally happens with YouTubers. Normally put up like a post office box and people mail them things, but we
mail you stuff.
mail you stuff. So yes, you did hear your name. I said, "What did you receive from Side Dish Studios?" As a loyal listener, or not listener.
Loyal listener.
That's silly.
You were.
Like, and we were devious because a while ago I asked Stevie for her address, and then we didn't get it together. And then recently I said, I just want to confirm your address is that you sent me, and she was like, worried. And then we, she's such an admirer of our bowls, of all of them, that we pieced a set for her,
Look at those
and we
bowls.
sent them to her, and as a gift, because we like to make sure our people who take care of us, we take care of them.
Yes.
So. Did you end up buying that other set, or did you talk yourself out of it? Yes. I mean, listen, shenanigans are a thing that everybody should participate in. Denise, are you having one of these? I mean, okay. I can, however you want me to make it.
And then butter bread, is that what we said? The yellow?
Green. Didn't we send them the green ones? Or send her the green?
No, I think it's like butter.
I don't remember now. I have a picture that she sent me. I could probably find it, but.
It looked like the ones on the right, yeah.
DP, I have your address now. You actually have our address too. So anything that you send or anything, you know, it could be whatever. So.
This cocktail is a lovely fall color,
Yeah.
You see velvet in that color.
right? Yes, that is what I need.
What do you think?
Diorama.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I bet it's not your speed normal, what you
No.
would drink. But I thought,
Is it too sweet for what you normally
No.
like?
I wouldn't say so. And I generally don't like sweet. I
No.
wouldn't say it's too sweet.
Do you drink rum?
Yeah. Whiskey's probably my biggest one.
don't worry about that ice cube. Blue will get it later. Here you go, Denise.
Because just like
That was sort of a
Doug, I
trace
love
and I gave you a little bit more
Manhattans.
water in it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay, I gotta turn this back on because I need this to get hot. I gotta make me one. wrong cartoon character. Yeah, so we thought we'd have a good time this Halloween, and we went as Bob and Linda Belcher, so that's fun. I'm getting all discombobulated. Discombobulated. So, I was watching a lot of Bob's Burgers episodes before this episode, so I could try and get that voice out, but apparently I didn't do a good job, so.
They sound like Archer.
You do. H. John Benjamin has a very distinct voice, which is why he's a very popular voice actor. So, even though he does not change it very much.
No,
So,
his Archer voice and his Bob voice are the same voice.
and then he had a character on Family Guy, who was the exact same voice, who made fun of that. The fact that he was this is my impression of Archer, and then it was just his voice. This is my impression of blah blah blah. So
Next weekend,
Was it the-
Tiffy is making apple butter.
ooh.
Another thing I do not care for.
Was it the character that worked at like the convenience store or something?
Yeah. See, look at the big brain out of him.
Yeah.
Is apple butter good?
I don't.
I mean, I
Sure.
like it.
Put it on toast.
Yeah. What does it taste like?
Like a thick applesauce.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I
Amy,
don't like apple.
Amy does not like applesauce. So. You know,
Maybe Deefy could send you a sample.
I mean, anything is possible in this world.
Maybe with some caramel.
No, somebody made me apple butter.
It drowned it.
Several people have made us apple butter, and I've brought it home dutifully, put it into the fridge, and thrown it away in January because
And again, it's not because we,
you didn't eat it either.
I did not. I'm not saying I did.
So,
I also don't like apple butter.
yeah.
And I'm not a huge fan of applesauce. I do like it.
I only like, here's the thing, I only like Granny Smith apples. And so, apple butter is not made with Granny Smith apples, and I do not like apple sauce. So if you like apple butter, stupid amount of different types of sugar, cloves, nutmeg, and a healthy amount of cinnamon. Stupid amount of apples, sugar, cloves, nutmeg, and a healthy amount of cinnamon. Well, I'll never know. I'm afraid.
The world will never know.
I
Listen.
like so many other things. It's okay if I don't like something.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, listen, everybody, that's why, that's why the world's a great place.
But tomorrow we really should make jalapeno jelly.
I mean, we probably should, but I do like that. It is tasty. I mean, again, not something you might order all the time. All right, now, this is an optional step, but for us, who wants buttered buns?
Me.
I would like
I
it.
want a pretzel bun.
That's what I'm opening.
Oh.
I'm on to you.
Are you toasting?
Yeah.
You mean buttered toasted?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Who else wants that?
So I'm gonna make one,
Okay.
and then I'll make two here, and then I'm gonna make more for.
And then we'll cut them.
Yeah. Cut.
Make 2 and 2. And
Yeah.
then we'll cut them in half.
Yes. Good plan. That's not gonna work. That's fine.
You have to make 3 and 3, honey. Sorry.
It takes 2 days to make.
No.
Apple butter takes 2 days to make.
Yeah, because it's slow.
Can you just put it in an Instant Pot and speed it up?
I mean,
Can you do it in Instant Pot?
I don't know.
If you would know.
I don't think you can do anything in Instant Pot.
It's true.
Ooh, I'm getting yelled at. That's all caps. Is apple butter good?
Yeah, Amy, is apple butter good?
I'll never know.
All caps. Perfect. So all right, these are getting
You know what's weird about this cocktail?
what?
I do not like the way it smells.
No?
The drink here, so
I think it smells fine.
Oh, also for my Bob's Burgers costume, Amy got me a pair of actual chef shoes,
Oh, nice.
and so
which are hideous, but
Are they comfy?
My feet being on my feet all for like the Halloween, feet didn't hurt,
And they're slip resistant.
and they are slip resistant. That is true. So, I mean, I don't.
and they make you like 2 inches taller.
Yeah. So now I'm 6'4".
My sister one time found this obscure, like, be safe informational small little commercial where someone didn't clean up a spill and someone slipped and like dumped a pot of boiling water on their face and sent it to me. And I was like, what? This is just the most bizarre thing ever.
Like an infomercial?
And they were like screaming. Yeah, it was like, should have cleaned up that spill. That's what happens.
That's like
But
Arrested
Those are kind of like the Safe Schools videos I have to watch every
yeah,
year.
something like that.
Exactly. Gene Parmesan. R.I.P. Martin Mull.
I'm gonna see if I can
know
find
what
this.
this Landon's talking about.
See? It's the best. I may have actually seen that too. You may have, you might have sent it to me or whatever. I don't know, but that seems very familiar. I've seen it somewhere. That's hilarious.
As a school district employee, I have to watch over 4 hours of different safety videos. It's like everything anybody ever marked on a survey, anybody that works for the district ever marked on a survey is like, yeah, this is an issue. One of the things was we had to watch 3 safe driving and road rage videos this year. Those were new.
We had to watch those.
Slips, trips, and falls.
Yep.
Right?
So
Except nobody got burned in the face with hot boiling water. So
I just want to say I found it on YouTube.
You did?
Yes.
Okay. You need to put the link in here. Can
Yeah.
you put the link in here?
I don't. How do I do it?
You might have to just
you might have to
go search it.
if you go to the episode on your phone.
Okay, I got it on my phone.
You can do it here by going just for a second to.
It won't mess up the video. will
No,
it?
it'll keep going.
Can he log into his and just post it as
I was gonna say you could just do it. He can grab it from there, or you can go on
Yeah.
his phone. But
I gotta warn you guys, it's a little disturbing.
Okay, so
yeah, gore warning. Okay,
trauma. What do you call it? What'd you call it?
gore warning.
Gore? Oh no, like not safe for work warning.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
My sister
They
also
showed
did
this
say
at
that
work.
she was like dying of laughter just to how silly the whole thing was.
I mean, I gotta imagine people.
How do I get back to the video?
So did you
screen?
copy and paste
I copied
the
it.
address? Okay, so then down here,
Oh, I gotcha.
and then go into chat.
Okay.
Honey, talk about this.
Trigger warning.
Talk about this author too.
I haven't read this book.
But you know the author.
Okay, so this is Fuzz by Mary Roach. Mary Roach she's an author.
Oh, jeez. Is everything okay?
We're all good. Just came out of my hand.
You know,
I
it was that water on the floor
Look,
that made you do
hey,
that.
look.
Good thing it wasn't a pot of boiling
Yeah.
water.
Here. Yes. She is a author of 7 best-selling works of nonfiction, including Stiff, Curious Lives of Human Cadavers. Her writings have appeared in Outside National Geographic, New York Times Magazine, and other publications. But she writes these books that are single-topicked. So, like, Stiff is all about the dead body, right?
Uh-huh.
It's about what happens what can happen to cadavers.
Yeah. And so she goes and she's very thorough, and she gets, I mean, they're very interesting books. And this one is about animals, right?
She has one also that's a grunt is about the military.
Yep.
It's called 6 Feet Over. It used to be called Spook. I don't know why they changed the title. That's about like the search for ghosts and paranormal over time. One's called Bonk. That's about sex.
Yep.
One's called Packing for Mars. That's about space exploration and NASA. She gets access to places that I don't know how she gets access to these things, but they let her in, and she is like kind of like our sense of humor, a little bit sarcastic, a little bit dry, but her books are fantastic.
They are really great.
They are nonfiction, but they are so good.
And she's got like a fun sense of humor, which is yeah.
Yes, I think I don't know. I often lend them out, but I will look.
I might have Stiff at my house.
But this is a good. Amy says this one's good, right?
Yes. Especially if you like going to national parks and things. So that's kind of like what this one's about. Yeah. Mary Roach is her name. She also has a book called My Planet, and it is all of the short articles that she's written for Reader's Digest. So it's like short stories. They're really good.
Okay. All the buns are done. Let me get a plate because I want to. We got to start to dress and put some things together here. So.
Make it fancy. And you have wine,
Now, remember the burgers have spice in them and stuff, so. Okay. We'll take some of our fun pumpkin aioli. And we have some Swiss cheese, so when we get to a certain point, we're gonna I'm gonna take the cheese, cut it up a little bit.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it does. Burgers are just good. I love burgers.
As long as they're not turkey burgers.
I mean, yeah. Turd-key burgers.
Yes.
Yeah, turd. I said turd, everybody. Oh, child. This is, normally when you get cheese, it has the paper between it. I don't know why the Swiss cheese doesn't.
Maybe they're trying to be.
Conscientious of the environment? Boo! Perfect. Now don't worry, everybody. I know what you're thinking. Dude, what about the rosette cheese? I'm gonna put it on it. Don't worry.
Is that a cookie cutter or does it have another function?
It's all there. It's just a round cutter. So
Like for English muffins?
The cookie
you can
and
do it for English
cheese
muffins.
cutter.
You can do it for cookies. You can do it for a lot of things.
How many other uses do you use?
Starting with A.
What's important is that it's not a unitasker.
That's right. Our friend Alden Brown would be happy to
Yes.
said that. So these will cook fast, even though that they're a little, but they're. We want them, So again, good amount of fat coming off of there. That's what we want to see. When I flip these, I'm going to leave them on so they do get a teeny. Yeah, so these are getting a nice crust on the bottom, and you can see already. Like I don't want them to be overcooked in the middle. So look at that. That's what we're talking about. Now, I make smash burgers these days for the most part. I find them to be a wonderful, quick dinner. Make them, get yourself a good smasher. Is that mine in the here?
Oh, no, sorry. The smasher is in the.
Dishwasher. Okay.
Oh, thanks, Ping. Appreciate it.
You get yourself one of these, a burger press.
Boom.
I have another one that's for bacon, but it has tracks.
You want to watch that one with us?
No, I'm not making them.
Oh.
I'm just showing. All right, so again, these are looking good. Yes, everybody. We're fancy as hell around these parts. And then you have the opportunity, if you want to, take some of this cheese, double it up. I've not tried the Krabby Patty from Wendy's. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I just saw a commercial for it when I was watching college football, and I'm not sure what it means exactly.
It's from SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah,
I saw a bunch of things on Reddit and they weren't correct.
yeah, but is it different than a normal hamburger patty?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
They're just calling it that in reference
They're
to the
just
show.
calling it that. And it has
With the
supposed to
savory
have,
sauce.
a thick layer of a thick slice of tomato and onion.
Oh, it's expensive. That's what Ping says.
Expensive?
Yeah.
Because Dave's staple with some very savory sauce. I like it, but it's expensive. But I just thought Wendy's is closing 140 stores.
I saw that.
Which makes, I don't know.
I really like their french fries.
Yeah, their french fries are pretty awesome.
I really like In-N-Out's french fries, even though a lot of people are anti the french fries at In-N-Out.
I don't know, but
I like those.
yeah, I like those
I
french
just don't
fries.
want to wait in their line.
They're making a new In-N-Out in town
Another one?
at Plum and Kitski, where the Redwood Grill used to be.
Yes, that's right.
Oh!
I could walk to it from my current
Yeah,
place.
that's pretty exciting for you.
Yeah. I don't know if it's exciting for my waistline, but
Don't go there at high school lunchtime because I don't think Worcester is close campus.
yeah.
I like Wendy's burgers.
I haven't been there in forever.
They're very salty, but I like salty.
I like salty.
So we're putting some of these onions on here.
That looks
with
delicious.
the Baconator.
What do you like to put on there? Like this?
Savory and expensive.
Turn the heat off on these. I know, I'm getting real fancy right now with the way I'm plating, so.
The one, the Mary Roach look I forgot, honey, is called Gold.
Oh, that's
Remember
right.
that one?
That's for you,
got in
Ping.
your digestive tract.
It was about the human body in general, wasn't it?
No, it's about how you digest food.
If we're talking about books and we're talking about the human body in general, I got to tell you guys, there's a book by a guy named Bill Bryson. It's called The Body, A User's Guide. So interesting. It's just all about the body.
Body and juices.
He's the coolest fact you learned from that book.
Oh, God, there's so many. Like, if you took out all the human intestines and, like, had them all laid out, they'd have the surface area of a tennis court.
Oh. Like the insides? Like
Yeah.
you sliced it open?
Yeah.
Is it called A Guide for Occupants? The Body, A Guide for Occupants?
Maybe.
Okay.
Is it by Bill Bryson?
Yes.
Yep, that's got to be it. Yep, that's it. I've got it on audiobook just randomly, and I've just listened to it so many times over again now.
I like to do this move because I feel like the burger gets more put together.
It's bunned on the griddle.
I think so. How am I? Okay, don't worry about me, everybody. I'm just having a bit of a stroke. Okay, so these are pretty much going to be done. And then we will do some work here. Now, you could, if you wanted to add other condiments, you could. But I think in the spirit of what we're doing, it's just the Swiss cheese, the onion, and the sauce. So I think a nice crispy lettuce might be good for this. If you're gluten free, you could have like probably a nice crispy lettuce bun.
Butter lettuce.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly what I was thinking.
I don't think butter lettuce is crispy.
Really? I didn't.
It's not as crispy as an iceberg.
It's not crispy, but you get way more leafy green to wrap around the burger without it like cracking in half.
Gotcha. It's more pliable.
Yeah, but they're smaller, so the sliders will be.
Okay.
Is butter lettuce what we use when we make the wraps or those butter things? Yeah.
Like the chains.
Yeah, because they are more like cup, like a little cup.
Yeah.
The ones that you can buy live, right? Yeah.
Now, I am very excited about these. I don't know about you guys, but look at that. And this is,
Yeah, this animal vegetable criminal. When nature breaks the law. So this one says when nature breaks the law. She must have changed the name of it. So I wouldn't say that one. Do you want me to remove it? Okay. And then you can just borrow this one after I read it.
But it was in like.
Oh, gotcha. 6 feet over, yeah, that's spook.
now, that onion that is on my finger is very hot.
So spook and 6
Where'd my napkin
feet
go?
over are the same.
There it is. Okay, so now we have these and we're ready to, we're going to cut them. I'll give you two.
I don't know, that's a slur, right? So.
That's why, probably.
And I can remove the 6 feet over because it's not
Well, let's take a look at it halved, and then
Oh,
now look.
Wow.
whoa! Would you look at that?
So I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut each one of these. You know what?
No, just cut the two in half.
Yeah, there's enough. Then everybody can have one. So
Nothing wrong with that.
no, there is not.
And a meat, cheese, and onion burger kind of guy.
I'm telling you.
Heck yeah. Looks delish.
Smells good too.
Spices are. I think the spices come through nicely, and they're not overpowering. I'll keep that one here.
Do you need some little plates?
No, I got one big plate, but you can get little plates if you'd like.
No, we can just pass them one big plate, right?
Yeah,
And
that's
everyone can take one?
yeah.
Do you have enough for everyone to take one?
Um,
There are 5 of us.
no, but we will get there.
Maybe.
Okay. No, there is.
There is, yeah, you've cut a lot.
Yeah, there is. There's one for everybody. Ooh,
You
yeah.
just have to choose your bun.
No, there's one for each. There's 5.
Oh, nice!
Yeah.
Would someone hate me if I did a bun in each type?
No,
That's what the
everybody
point
gets
is.
one. Oh,
That's the point, I think.
oh my God.
We might have to pass it back.
Yeah.
Everyone's going for the pretzel first. They're real excited
my
about
God.
the pretzel bun.
Oh my God.
Wow, how good!
Holy moly. That is really good.
Really
That is
tasty.
really good.
Like the flavor
It
pop.
has some
Pumpkin
richness. to it.
That's what I'm saying. The pumpkin spice took on more savory beats, but you still get a really good flavor out of it. Whoa, that is so good. The pretzel bun is very good with it too, but in the aioli,
Did everybody choose
it's like a little bit of spice to it as well.
Uh huh.
Mmm. Holy moly.
That was good.
Oh,
Definitely.
that's a top tenner.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back, baby.
Yeah. With the winner.
Even the regular is excellent.
Yep.
Oh my God.
In this case, I might say the pretzel bun doesn't really add anything.
I actually don't think it does either, but
I actually prefer the not pretzel bun one.
this, I've made a lot of good burgers in my life. This might be some of the best though.
That's okay. Thanks, Bob.
Wow. That's the pumpkin talk about burger.
Mhm.
I have nothing else for you. Damn it, it doesn't need this.
No.
But I think it would add something really nice to it. But I don't think it needs it. Okay. Well, we love you
We
all.
have a little half. Do you want to add some to it and see?
Yeah. There's an extra one? Yeah. Sweet.
There's only 5 of us. It's not with 6.
Well, I can't count. Because I forgot I gave you one, and then there were 4 of you.
Calm down. Yeah, come on, Nate. You know we have Nate Bridgel, you know we have a guest room.
Yeah.
So
Come and anybody.
come anytime.
We love people. We can have you here and
Well, not a lot.
yeah, but let's see. This
You
is
get another fork so then you can try the peppers because we have to know whether or not to send a jar home with them.
takeaway.
It doesn't need it. The peppers are too overpowering. The flavor of it doesn't complement. You lose the pumpkin. But it's good though. Oh my god. Like I just get the burger like at the end of it with the aioli. Woo!
So peppers on a regular burger.
I think that would be a really good addition. Okay, well, sorry for talking with my mouth full, but
It's definitely top 10.
100% top 10. Holy Moses. I'm like,
That added like a rich, like the savory richness to it. Yeah, for sure.
and it's just like a good, like, it's really hard to describe. Like, your brain is tricking yourself too to think like it should be sweet, but that's where the Hawaiian rolls come in. Is a good compliment to it because it adds that. I think it helps add that to it. So, all right, well, we did it. We did another episode, and you guys went 8 to 8:16 tonight. So, we love you as always. We're back for the foreseeable future, except in December, and we may be able to do one when we're in Colorado. I don't know, but
We just have to set the equipment with Andrew and Lino in
Yeah.
the car. But
yeah. But yeah, we love you. Thank you for showing up after a month. This was really fun. And remember, especially right now, there's a lot going on in the next few days. Give grace, be kind, be loyal. Do something nice for somebody next week. We love you so much, and we will see you next Saturday. Bye-bye.
Which one do I hit?
You can just hit stop streaming.